Yo, 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 what's up, world? Welcome back to This, That, and the Third with your boy Calvin L. King. Hey, I have the esteemed pleasure of interviewing one of the most up-and-coming musical sensations Chicagoland, a.k.a. the world, has to offer. Alright? I'm going to let her introduce herself in a second, man, but I just want to let y'all know, man, that you are tuned in to This, That, and the Third every single Friday right here at Urban Broadcast Media with your boy Calvin L. King and the lovely Miss Reese PC. So, sitting beside me right now is a dear friend of mine, and man, I want to reveal her government name, but we're going to call her by her superhero name. We're going to call her by her superhero name while she's in the building.
Yes.
She's in character right now, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, beautiful.
Hey everybody, my name is Lynn Solar. Nice to meet everybody.
Yes, and thank you for being with us today here on This, That, and the Third. So we're just going to jump right into it because she has so many interviews lined up today, and she has, graced us with her presence just for a few minutes, man. So I just want to jump right into it and ask, where does the name Lynn Solar come from? What is the inspiration behind that?
Wow, so first of all, thanks for having me, Calvin King.
My pleasure.
Let's see where the name comes from. So it's got different levels to the name.
It's levels to this.
It's levels to this.
It's levels to this.
I will start by saying that when I started this music journey, I wanted a name that was going to inspire me to be the most creative person possible. And with my government name, that's somebody that I kind of associated with the past me. So when it came to my new journey, I knew that my new journey needed a new name and a name that I could grow into and that I could walk into. So with that being said, just like they do in the Bible, right?
Right.
Jesus like, okay, you mine now, your name Peter.
Man, so Saul becomes Paul.
Exactly. So and I knew that by starting this music, I was starting it for because it was my purpose and because it was my God-given talent.
Right.
And something that I had kind of been ignoring for the past 25 years, for the past 20 years of my life. Right. So at that moment in time, I'm like, okay, well, I'm being called more than ever to do this thing, and God, who do you want me to be?
Right.
And who do you want people? What do you want people to call me?
Right.
And so I had to take a little soul search, and it took about a year for me to.
It's a journey.
Yeah, for me to come up with this name. And I know some people call it an alter ego, but it really is the best version of myself.
Gotcha.
So for me, I feel like that's my God-given name, is Lynn Solar.
Nice.
So with that being said, being that I'm somebody that is very diverse, I love to embrace all different genres of music,
right.
And I've had the experience singing various genres of music all throughout my life since I started singing at 5 years old. That
you did the church thing and all that.
Of
Started off in the church.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, the children's choir, the adult choir, the youth choir, all of those things. And so I needed a name that was going to embrace all of the genres.
Okay.
Universal is really where Solar comes from, and I needed a name that was going to embrace everyone because this brand is for everyone.
Right.
Everybody can be, and I believe needs to be, their own superhero, and they need to know that they are enough in order to be that superhero. So
I think that's so dope, just because music is such a universal language, man. Like music and love are two of the most universal languages. That's like it breaks down any type of language barrier that you may have, regardless of your upbringing or any of those other outside factors. So that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked a little bit about the name. Now let's talk about the journey. What has been one of your, let's say, your greatest inspirations thus far and along your journey? What keeps you going? What keeps that fire lit? You've been called, obviously.
Yeah.
You answered the call now. So now what keeps you going?
Jeez, honestly, some days I ask myself that question often, and my only response, which is probably the best response, is by grace and through faith. And it's really what it comes down to, because the things that I've been able to do from the bottom and up as an independent artist and getting to this point now at 6 years. And have a full-time job.
The grind is real.
The grind is super real, and it is only by grace, and it's only through faith. I had to remain grounded, and so when I initially started music, I built my people around me, and they were all people that were spiritually and emotionally sound and grounded, so that when I fly off the handle, then they can pull me and reel me back into what I'm supposed to be doing.
Those accountability partners are so essential, man. Y'all gotta be equally yoked, man.
Yes.
That's what's up, man.
Yes.
All right, so we got a game that we're gonna play after this last question, and it's called This, That, and the Third. So be ready for that. But my last question is: along your journey, And it seems like you're kind of maybe a quarter of the way towards, you know what I'm saying, your self-actualizing stage. What has been, I guess, the most memorable part of your journey so far? Questions are deep.
What's the most memorable
of your journey so far?
So I get these things, these kind of like miracles, or like these I call them like travel angels, or different things like that. I think that so when I travel, and I do travel often by myself, I have these people or these experiences that come in my space along the way that kind of guide me to where I need to go. And it's pretty cool. Like, for instance, I was just in Jamaica at the end of October. And a couple days in, the concierge, he pulls me to the side and he says, "Hey, man." He said, I got to talk to you, man. I said, okay. And I'm thinking, like, what is he about to ask me? And he was like, so I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I'm like, okay. And he's like, and I just want to ask you, I was looking at this video and I was thinking, it can't be two people that look like her. Like, this has to be you, man. And I'm like, you, man. And he's real shit like, hey, man. So I was like, word. And I'm thinking somebody told him Lynn Solar. And he was like, he's like, but no, like, it really was. I had not told anybody my full name was Lynn Solar that whole trip. And the only person that I had told, like, I did tell, like, I wrote it down for somebody, like, here, you could message me here, find me here. But I knew that they had not corresponded. When I looked at dude, I knew he was telling the truth. And I'm like, okay, it must have been that the universe is like, okay, you said you were an international artist. You haven't told anybody you're here. I'm going to tell people that you are here. So the universe and Stalker Google came
straight up
and
joint forces. Now that's dope, man. It reminds me of like the parable when Noah was in the ark and he kept sending the birds out, and you can kind of tell that you were near land when they were able to, come back, and when they were able to find like twigs and things that symbolize that land was near. So even though it's one person in Jamaica right now, next thing you know, it's going to be an entire continent rocking to your stuff, man. So that's a sign of what's to come. So that's dope, and blessings to you. All right, man. So you ready to get into it?
All right.
All right, man. So on This, That, and the Third, we like to play a little game called This, That, and the Third, and it's very simple. I ask 3 questions, random as ever, and you go ahead and answer them from the bottom of your heart. Ready to play?
Oh, yeah.
All right, question number 1. Greatest fear. What is your greatest fear in life?
It's actually being alone.
Oh, the loneliness. Shout out to Babyface. Okay. Second question.
Real question.
Yeah. Second question. If you could have all the money in the world or all the fame in the world, which one would you want?
Money.
Money? Why?
Because I got bills and I'm tired of. I want God. Are you listening?
Yeah,
I want this account to be an overflow. Like, I don't want to have to look at my accounts no more and I'm spending money. So money, yes.
Racks on racks on racks.
Access.
Excuse us. All right, last question on This, That, and the Third. Your ultimate goal in life.
I just want to be happy and fulfilled. I just want to live a really full life, whether it be like 35 years, 125 years. I just want it to be full. Like, when I leave here, I want it to be that I did everything I was supposed to do.
I love that, T. Well, I'd like to thank you for granting us this exclusive interview with none other than Lynn Solar, man. And I want you to be able to tell the people how they can keep in tune with you, because now that they heard about you or are reminded about you, how can they follow you?
Yes, you can follow me on Facebook at Lynn Solar.
Do that.
My Lynn Solar music page is Lynn Solar Music.
Do that.
You can find me on Twitter at Lynn Solar. That's LYNNSOLAR.
Straight up.
Instagram, same thing, Lynn Solar.
My girl.
Oh, wait, my website, because we got to talk about this exclusive video that came out.
Oh, yeah.
And a single release. We got to get the details. We forgot
Excuse me. I was trying to keep it brief to get you to your next interview. Tell them about what's going on. You got some big exclusive
stuff. Yeah, we got to lay that all out.
Please do.
So we have, hold on, let me put this on Instagram.
Yeah, do it for the gram.
I don't know how to do this. Wait, I did.
Hey, her selfie arm so strong.
Because I got long arms. That's the truth.
She came in handy. She taking group pictures, group close-ups.
Okay, so my website is lynn-solar.com. on that website, there is this exclusive video interview. I'm talking about my brand and my upcoming single, I Am Enough.
Wow, that's dope. And I heard that. That's so. Can you tell the people the inspiration behind that? Because I Am Enough is like such a powerful message in and of itself. Tell them a little bit about the inspiration behind that.
Basically, I Am Enough, the short part of it is that that became a phrase that came out of a week that was really stressful, and a week where I was overthinking life. I was questioning if I had said or did the right things that I was supposed to do in certain situations.
Right.
And my mind was just going like this, like, you know, when you're overthinking, and then your body just starts to just go all over. And I was like, stop, pause.
Right.
Took a breath, and I was like, I'm enough. Like, everything that I did or said was enough. And it became really comforting, like you could feel it. And it ended up that week, I had a writing session with two new guys on Penn Sounds. Shout out to Penn Sounds, Jay and Eric. And they were like, well, how you feel today? And we started telling them about the week, and we were like, yeah, I'm enough, that's it. And so we just started to find some song inspirations, and then that melody, I'm enough, I'm enough.
There go the sample, y'all. Y'all better download that.
Right. It came right to me, and it's been something that when I've needed to hug myself, I have just hugged myself. And I sang to myself, I'm enough, and it just comforted my spirit. And it became something where I didn't think it was going to be like a popular song, or I didn't think that it was going to be something where everybody related to it. Right. But it just became something where people like, that song touched me. And I'm like, right, I just was in my feelings, you know. Right. But it ended up being that song was the signature of my brand. And so it has come to be that you must know that you are enough in every way of being, in order to even be that superhero that you are. Like, you have to have that self-actualization before you can say, this is where my magic is. This is where my power is.
Y'all better listen in, man. She's dropping jewels of wisdom on this.
Solar powered. So everybody can be solar powered. It's not just for me because it's my name, but solar powered is for everybody. It's about finding your own magic, finding your own superhero, and making it work for you.
Well, you heard it here first, y'all, on this, that, and the third, man.
December
Once again,
20th.
all right, December 20th, y'all make sure and tell them exactly, because you know people with short-term memory, exactly what they need to do to stay in tune with that single release, with the video release, and with you.
Okay, so stay connected to my website. That's LYNN-Solar, SOLAR. On that website is a hub for everything. You can get access to the single release, which will be December 20th.
The 20th, y'all.
I got some T-shirts on there for everybody, for the men's and the women's.
Grab that.
Women's. And and what else? You can sign up for my newsletter, and you'll also be really close to the information that's coming out. So again, December 20th. I Am Enough. You can go to LynnSolar.com, Lynn-Solar.com, Lynn-Solar.com, and you'll see the little tab that says shop, and that's where you can access the single, purchase the single there.
I am so proud of this beautiful black sister right here. Y'all don't even know, man. I seen her blossom before my eyes.
Don't make me cry
from a young lady to a grown woman to a superhero in the everyday life, man. So I just appreciate you coming through, for blessing the show with your presence. Oh man, the pleasure's all ours. And y'all make sure y'all stay tuned after these commercial breaks, and tune in every single Friday right here on Urban Broadcast Media for This, That, and the Third with your boy Calvin L. King and the lovely Miss Reese Peasy. We'll be right back after these messages, y'all. Peace.
Peace.